Good morning, y'all. Y buenos dias. So for today's video, I wanted to kind of rant, kind of discuss, does being vegan make you a good person? So if you guys are interested in that, then keep on watching. Okay, so this is a very common question that people within and outside of the vegan community ask all the time. Does being vegan make you a good person? Does being vegan put you on this moral high ground? And the reality of it is no, it does not. Being vegan does not automatically make you a good person. And let me just hit you with some examples. So there are people out there who are vegan, who claim to be ethically vegan, who say things like, yeah, but I only care about animals, not about the humans. Okay, so this whole concept of calling yourself an ethical vegan. To me, ethical veganism refers to the fact that you are intentionally trying to avoid all harm in any way to all sentient beings. That's the general consensus of what most vegans think that veganism is. You try your hardest in every situation possible to avoid any pain towards any sentient being. That goes not just for specific things that are animal products, right? So we know this line, we know this realm. So just because something doesn't actually contain something that is an animal product doesn't make it not vegan. That goes the same way for we don't support zoos, because although there's no product there, you're still paying for these animals to be in cages, right? So most vegans agree, like, yeah, zoos aren't vegan. And the same thing goes for palm oil. Most vegans agree that just because there is no animal product in palm oil, it destroys the environment for a bunch of orangutans. So it's like, maybe it's not vegan, maybe it's not vegan, but let's just try to avoid it as much as we can. We agree to that. And so I think that that's the same logic that we should have for human beings as well. Like, so many vegans just like don't understand that. Like, we are here to create a more compassionate world. That's what people are claiming, at least. But then they go ahead and open their mouths when it comes to human issues and are just so unbelievably inconsiderate, so unbelievably non-compassionate that it's like, what, like, do you honestly believe in the whole concept of veganism? Do you honestly believe in that world of compassion, in that world of love, in that world of the golden rule, right? Like, do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. So yes, that does go into political views. That does stretch into the realm of human rights. And so it's just baffling to me that there are so many vegans who think that they're upholding these values, but then are sexist, or are homophobic, or are racist, or are transphobic. Like, how can you have these conflicting ideas of what it means to be compassionate? And what's so funny is that us as vegans will always throw out, oh, cognitive dissonance, like this person loves their dog but can't find the compassion for a chicken, or can't find the compassion for a cow. That goes the same thing. It goes the same exact way for vegans who are so high and mighty about not eating chicken, about not eating eggs, about not eating whatever, and then will turn around and be the worst, most disrespectful human to other humans. Like, please get yourself straight. Please understand that your compassion has to extend further than what's just on your plate. Realize that. Realize that we are always and ever growing. I understand if you are maybe just getting into this whole concept of human rights issues, that's fine. But know that you need to know better. There is so many things that I need to learn, that I need to figure out to do better. I get called out all of the time, and I appreciate when people are able to tell me, like, hey, you said this and it was like kind of ableist. So I'm like, oh crap, I didn't know that. I had no one had ever told me anything like that before, but it's my job to educate myself. It's my job to do better. And it goes the same thing for vegans who think they're so good just because they're vegan. Veganism is not the end all be all of being a good person. Like, no, trust me, there's so much work to be done. So come on, vegans, get yourself a little vegan cafecito with your little vegan sandwich. We gotta work on this together, and we have to do better. We have to do better. Like, it's shameful and embarrassing to be part of a vegan community that is so oblivious to human rights issues. Like, we gotta get to it. We gotta, I'm not putting up with this. We are better than this. So let's go. We're doing it right now. Go Google, follow some good ass accounts that can educate you, that you can just look at their pages and be like, okay, I need to Google that. I need to look more into this. I need to look more into this, because we are not one tone. Intersectionality is where it's at, y'all. So let's go. Let's do this. If you guys have any comments or questions, head over to my Instagram. I answer tons of questions there all of the time. Feel free to ask me. Feel free to ask me stuff that's hard. I will call you out in a compassionate way. I will never make you feel lesser than, but I will educate you. I honestly will, or I will point you in the direction of somebody else who has the information that maybe I don't have. So yeah, head over to my Instagram, follow me there. If you guys have any comments or questions, just message me or email me. Tlazocamahti for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.